in the morning, upper 40s. Tomorrow, clouds break pretty early, sunshine for a good part of...
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com. The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Life can get in the way these days. We all know that. Work commitments, social commitments, volunteer commitments, family commitments. You put your heart into all of it. You've got enough to worry about already. Your roof shouldn't be one of those things. Everything should just work. But when your roof is in need of an upgrade, you shouldn't have to worry about that either. Modern Renovations, your four-state roofing solution. Reminding you that home is where the heart really is.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm your new bangs, and you can't stop staring at me. That's it. Just tilt the rearview mirror over here. And while you're checking me out more times than a library book, your car is wandering into that lane over there. More bangs? Neat. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate.
Call Martinsburg Allstate agent Gary Kelly today at 304-263-4596. This is Rob Mario from TV 10 Martinsburg and Talk Radio WRNR. Join us on Monday, April 25th from 8 a.m. until 2 at the Holiday Inn on Foxcroft Avenue, Martinsburg for our candidate forum. We'll feature candidates from the contested races in the upcoming May 10 primary. The Admiral, Bill Stubblefield, and Jim Klein will be our featured panelists, along with Steve Pearson, the editor of the Independent Observer. The morning begins with the Berkeley County Council race between Dan Dellier and Steve Catlett. If you can't make it in person, join us live on TV 10, Facebook Live, or Talk Radio WRNR.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
The following is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. Play ball! It's time for the fun and excitement of West Virginia high school baseball. Today's game is being brought to you by
Bechtel Jewelers, the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, CMA Honda of Winchester, Hagerstown Ford, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, the Mountaineer Grill and Pub, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Orsini's Home Store, Modern Realty Results, Kent Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, and the Skinner Law Firm.
And now for the pregame show. Let's go out to the field and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.
Good afternoon and welcome here out to Myrtle Beach High School as we get ready for another Mingo Bay Classic game here as we're at day, what is this, day 4, Colin?
Yes, day 4.
Day 4 of 5 days here, and first time we're getting Hedgesville. They're here just to play for, and later when I talk to Coach Grove, we'll play that interview back. It wasn't on purpose, but it was some confusion they had when they were trying to get this all together about them coming down here. They wanted to play all 5 days and then play in the bracket, but it didn't really matter to them, but there was some confusion there. But now we're here in the countdown to first pitch, brought to you by Cody's Body Shop at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg, where you get the work done right the first time. Call 304-9014-777 or visit their Facebook page for Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 Sports. I'm Spencer Dupree alongside Colin McLaughlin, and running camera today is Nick Verzolini. Back in the studio is Donald Kinney, along with Avery Newport helping us out this week. And Colin, we've got a matchup here between Hedgesville and against East Rutherford out of North Carolina. We had gone, before we did a little research, we thought they were from New Jersey, just thinking, but they're definitely not from New Jersey. They're from North Carolina.
Yeah, it was all week saying that they were going to be some East Rutherford Giants, since that's where the New York Giants in the NFL were from. So let's hope that they still are a pretty good team, and that we have a great day for baseball, and Hedgesville can get a second straight win here in Myrtle Beach.
Yes, definitely. They got their first win yesterday, 14-4 over Midview. I believe Coach Grove said it was a lopsided second inning for them. That was their first win down here at Myrtle Beach, and I believe he said 4 years. So obviously getting a win down here on the second to last day. Now they want to make it 2 in a row, Colin.
Yeah, it would be a great way to end the trip, as they started off 0-2 down here against teams. Let me pull this up here. It looks like they lost to Franklin on Tuesday. It was by a final score of 9-2, and then on Wednesday against Aria, the Pioneers, by a final score of 6-1. So they've been competitive, and they finally got it against Midview High School yesterday by a score of 14-4. And now, before they get back to Epac play next week, they will be taking on East Rutherford.
Yeah, they will be taking on East Rutherford today, Colin, and definitely it's going to be a good one. But right now, what we'll do right now is we'll take our first 3-minute break, and when we come back after this 3-minute break, we will hear from Coach Grove. That's next. You're tuned in to West Virginia High School baseball down here at the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
I'm Jason Barrett. I'm running for state senate because I believe it's time to build an even better West Virginia. That starts with a less burdensome tax policy, reliable internet service, a strong education system, and a robust tourism industry. I believe this building starts right here in Jefferson and Berkeley counties. I ask for your support and your vote in the May 10th Republican primary.
Paid for by Friends of Jason Barrett.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Finding the right home can be a tough decision, but finding the right lender doesn't have to be. With 32 years of experience, the Mortgage Center knows how to find the right loan for you that requires little or no money down. The Mortgage Center's mobile-friendly website makes the application process quick and stress-free. And as always, you'll want to get pre-approved before you contact any real estate agent or builder, whether you're purchasing or refinancing. Call the Mortgage Center at 304-267-9040 or visit mortgagefinancing.com today.
Welcome back here to the Mingo Bay Classic. We are now joined by head coach for the Hedgesville Eagles, Eric Grove. Down here with Coach Grove, you guys able to get your first victory down here at Myrtle Beach in quite a few years yesterday, 14-4 victory over Midview. How did it feel for your guys just to be able to, I'm not sure how many people were here the last time you guys had that win, but just as a program, obviously, to get away from the Eastern Panhandle, get a victory, how's it feel?
Well, sure, it was a morale booster for our kids. They knew it, and I know it. I was feeling it. I was 0-6 going into yesterday, so felt good for everybody. I mean, we played pretty well. Our offense is what drives us, and when we don't hit, we have a hard time winning, and we hit a little bit, we have a chance to win. Pitching defense was good. Felt good. Long drive to Georgetown, but I felt like we earned it against a pretty good team, and been happy with our competition this week. I think we played some very competent teams that look like they know what they're doing, and we've just been out hit mainly in both of our first two games.
And so back to those first two games, what did you learn as a team in those games?
I could tell from really when we got here, aside from one or two small things, that these kids were more about business when they got here. And we played fairly well, especially the second game we played fairly well. We got four put up against us in the first, and then we just couldn't offensively catch back up. Faced pretty good pitching, and we just weren't able to put the ball in play enough to make it happen. But I think that we proved that we can play down here. We just had to find a way to win. Yesterday we were able to put an ugly number up in the second inning, and that kind of propelled us forward.
And then obviously you guys playing the 4 games here this week. What was the decision going into that?
Our county told us that we were going to have to take a bus here, and that meant paying for the bus driver, paying for the bus, paying for his hotel room, and I was not really into all that, and then it turned out we could do the trip as normal, and so that was really the only reason I like to play more games. But honestly, now that I've got to do this one time, you know your 4 opponents. I don't really care about being in a bracket or whatever. We played 4. This team today is pretty good from what I understand. So we played 4 good opponents, and I kind of like it, to be honest with you. It gives you time to get down here, get settled, and you know your opponents, do a little research, and come out ready to play. So I kind of like it, honestly.
What do you see in your opponent in East Rutherford today?
They hit, and so we're going to have to match them offensively. I don't know what pitching they've got left. It's hard to play 4 games in a row. But everybody I've talked to says they hit. So that's a good challenge for us. Jackson's going on the mound. I think he gives us a good chance to win. He throws multiple pitches for a strike. So that's what you have to do against good hitting teams, keep them off balance.
All right, Coach, best of luck today. Thanks.
Thank you.
That was head coach for the Hedgesville Eagles, Eric Grove. And Hedgesville obviously not being able to play tomorrow or in the bracket, but they're fine with that. And we'll do right now is we'll step aside for another 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more from the Mingo Bay Classic. This is West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Hi, this is Rob Mario. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call 304-262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Hi, my name's Corey, and I'm here at Orsini's in beautiful Martinsburg, West Virginia. We no longer specialize in only appliances. We have kitchen design, countertops, cabinets, flooring, and even a new 1,200 square foot sleep studio with brands such as Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. 304-267-7251, 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. We price match the big box stores, and we give back to our local community.
Orsini's.com.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
Welcome back here to the Mingo Bay Classic here at Myrtle Beach High School. Spencer Dupuy, Colin McLaughlin, happy to have you with us for this Hedgesville matchup with East Rutherford out of North Carolina. And East Rutherford has some interesting guys on their roster. They have a guy, and Marshall McGowan, he is their starter for football at their quarterback position, and he's also their pitcher today. And he is committed to Wingate to play baseball. And we'll welcome back Colin in here after some technical difficulties, and I believe we figured those out, correct, Colin?
Yes, we have, so everything should be back to normal audio-wise. Apologize there for those tuning in, but we are just a few short moments away here, about 8 minutes or so from first pitch between Hedgesville and East Rutherford out of North Carolina.
All right, Colin, well, how about we'll get the coach's interview read. Coach's interview is brought to you by Laddie's Bar and Grill, located at 107 Lutz Avenue in Martinsburg. If you're looking for some fun nightlife and great food at affordable prices, then dine in at Laddie's or call them, or carry out by calling them at 304-263-5233. Now we'll get your Epac baseball roundup. Colin, you ready for that?
Yeah, we'll get it up here as we have later on, for us at least, at 5:30, the Martinsburg Bulldogs in the A bracket semi-final against the Georgetown Bulldogs. And before that one, we will do our best to try to join it in progress if we can. But at 3 o'clock there at Georgetown High School as well, it will be the Washington Patriots taking on the Bishop O'Connell Knights. And then also going on, it is Jefferson against Logan at 12:30, so that will just be getting underway here in a little bit. And it looks like that is it. I cannot find anything for Spring Mills.
I got that, Colin. Let me pull that up right now. I had that somewhere.
I see the Lady Cardinals.
Spring Mills, they will play at Waccamaw tonight, 5:30 this evening in the B bracket, I believe.
Alrighty, so there you go.
There you go. That was your Epac baseball roundup, brought to you by Burke Schultz, Harmon Jenkinson. Over 120 years experience combined as accident, injury, and disability lawyers. Go to burkeandschultz.com or call them at 304-263-0900. We play hardball here about 6 minutes from first pitch. Get into the weather, brought to you by Kelly's Allstate Insurance. It's sunny, 72 degrees here at about first pitch. It'll remain around that way through the rest of the afternoon. Sun's different down here, Colin.
Yeah, it is a hot one today here at Myrtle Beach High School.
Little wind, though. It's a baseball field. I feel like you always get wind when there's buildings near and kind of the breeze on the hill, they always say, you know?
Yeah, especially since we're not too far from
the beach.
The beach, they're about probably 2 miles away, so getting the breeze from there coming in here at Myrtle Beach High School, always from the outfield in towards home plate. So if anybody wants to hit a home run, it's going to be a challenge, as It is very difficult. We haven't seen it yet here at Myrtle Beach in the games that we've covered, at least at this high school. It's 335 there in right field as well as left field and deep center field. It is 370 feet, and with that wind, you'll really have to get all of that ball if you want to get a home run. And even though I said that we haven't seen one in our games, the game before us here at Myrtle Beach High School, there was actually a home run in left field, and not only a home run but a grand slam.
There you go. And that's weather brought to you by Kelly's Allstate Insurance. For all your insurance needs, call Gary Kelly, 304-263-4596, or stop by 724 Lakeview Drive. It's about 12:25, so about 5 minutes from first pitch. We'll take a 2-minute break. After that 2-minute break, we'll give you a starting lineup to get you ready for first pitch. You're tuned in to the Cody's Body Shop countdown to first pitch from the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10. Back in 2 minutes.
You've been in an accident. A distracted driver put texting over safety. Your injuries, loss of income, and medical bills can last a long time, even a lifetime. Our job is to try and secure justice that will protect you and your family for the rest of your life. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
This is Matt Miller, along with my wife, Dale.
As homeowners, we've been through the mortgage process several times, and each time we went to Mark and Cheryl Savitt at the Mortgage Center.
They treat you like family with personal one-on-one service, walking with you through the process from application to settlement.
Plus, low interest rates and closing costs.
The Mortgage Center is on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Phone 304-267-9040.
Or online at mortgagefinancing.com. NMLS number 237527, equal housing lender.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Welcome back to the Mingo Bay Classic here at Myrtle Beach High School. Get your starting lineups. Those are brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring needs? Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. First, for visiting East Rutherford, batting first and playing center field is Isaac Lee. Number 5, batting second, playing right field, number 16, David Sessoms. Batting third, number 23, doing the pitching today, Marshall McGowan. Batting fourth, number 8, playing catcher, Coleman Tisdale. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Aiden Strange, number 4. Batting sixth, number 3, Aiden Russell, playing shortstop. Batting seventh, playing center field is Caleb Crane. Batting eighth, number 18, Alfredo Alleman, playing first base. And rounding out the lineup, number 17, I believe, Tyler Flack. He is playing second base. And for Hedgesville, batting first and playing shortstop is Braylon Connor. Batting second, playing second base is number 6, Chris French. Doing the DHing is number 24, Connor Quinn. At right field is number 16, Lane DeLauder. Pitching is number 8, Jackson Ruest. Third base is number 17, Noah Brown. First base is number 27, Michael Nichols. Playing center field is number 1, Gage Gano. And catching is Rivera Sosa, number 21. First pitch underway here at 12:29 from Myrtle Beach High School. First pitch brought to you by the Mortgage Center on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg. One call will save you thousands. Call 304-267-9040 here as we'll get first pitch now into Lee. Second one is fouled off to the right side. First one fouled off to the backstop, so 0-2 count here.
Ruest coming in, starting wise with 28 2/3 pitched already. He has had 3 starts in 8 outings on the mound, a 4-1 record for Jackson as well.
Pitch now coming in. That one is hit on into shallow, or going back in center field is Gano for the first out of the game today.
Great start here for Hedgesville. As I said earlier, the wind will keep that ball in if it gets to the outfield. It'll just be whether or not the outfield back there for either East Rutherford or Hedgesville will have any issues dealing with the ball moving around in the wind.
Yeah, definitely. First pitch to the second batter. That is David Sessoms. Comes in outside for a ball. Ruest with the 1-0 delivery. That one high and outside for another ball. 2-0 the count.
Jackson Ruest also 2 strikeouts away from hitting 40 on the year. He's at 38 right now.
There you go. 2-0 delivery coming in, and that one is hit on to the first baseman. All he's got to do is run over there and get it for the out. The first baseman is Michael Nichols.
Yeah, Nichols.
2 quick outs.
Great positioning there. I mean, there was a pretty large gap between him and French, but he was right down that line trying to protect first base even though there's nobody on, and it worked out for him.
Did work out for him. Now to the plate is the pitcher for East Rutherford, Marshall McGowan. He's committed to pitch at Wingate. He fouls the first one off. That one is out over the first base dugout. Hedgesville, the home team today after the coin flip, so they'll bat second in the bottom of the innings. 0-1 delivery from Ruest. That one in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 now the count.
Yeah, Sosa set up outside on the plate. The ball just broke inside, and you can't get that framing going. Even if it is a ball, you can't make it a strike.
The 1-1 delivery on the way. That one outside for a ball. 2-1 now the count. A little outside there, Colin.
Yeah, that's where Sosa's setting up, though, so eventually Ruest will be hitting that spot and getting those strikes called his way.
That one comes in from Ruest, and now it's 3-1 as he's behind in the count.
Just a little high there. Maybe the release point was a bit off. Hard to see from our angle, Ruest on the mound.
That one is fouled off, so now brings the count full at 3-2.
An opportunity here for Hedgesville to put East Rutherford, the Cavaliers, 3 up, 3 down. It's the start that you want.
Especially bringing the momentum from the 14-4 victory yesterday. Full count delivery on the way from Ruest, and that one is hit on chopper to the shortstop, and he throws that over to Nichols, and Nichols out of the baseline, but he'll tag him for the... Oh, the ball goes away.
Yeah, it went out of the glove of Nichols as the throw, as you said, was a little off the mark originally.
Just off the mark there.
So, runner on first now with 2 outs for East Rutherford. And since you have 2 outs, it's not a lot of damage done, but you don't want it to become a 2-out rally.
Yep, coming up now is the catcher Coleman Tisdale. First pitch to him is just inside for a ball. The 0-1 delivery on the way. That one's hit out into right center field. That one is dropping, and it's a first and third situation now as Tisdale on with the hit. So you got the pitcher and catcher both on.
Yeah, that's what you want from your 3-4 batters for the Cavaliers, and they have a 2-out rally going with 2 in scoring position, or just the one. It looks like we got a courtesy runner coming in as well for East Rutherford.
A courtesy runner coming in there for East Rutherford as you now have Aiden Strange. First pitch from Ruiz to Strange. Coming here momentarily. It's in and in the dirt for a ball. We're set up in a weird position here. Different. The umpire was different yesterday where you kind of got a clearer view, but the umpire's kind of dead on to us.
Yeah, so we'll do our best here. At least we have the umpire so that he can help us out, see the balls and strikes, but get a throw over now towards Nichols.
Yeah, throw over there to Nichols. Here with 2 outs, the top of the first inning. Jackson Ruest on the mound for Hedgesville.
15 pitches so far.
The 1-0 delivery on the way. That's hit out into shallow right center field, almost exactly where Tisdale put the ball. And it'll bring home a run there on the RBI single from Aiden Strange.
The 2-out rally, which is what I said that Hedgesville did not want, is exactly what East Rutherford gets. 3, 4, 5 batters each putting the ball into play, and hopefully Hedgesville can just calm down and get the third and final out.
First one to Avery Russell in there for a strike, as it's a swinging strike. Russell, the shortstop today. The 0-1 delivery on the way from Ruiz. That one is swung on and fouled off right to the backstop, right to the right of us. Now the count set at 0-2. Ruiz trying to get out of the inning here, just giving up 1 run, looking for his 39th strikeout on the season. In there, that one is fouled off again, but it's going to go foul to the right, giving chase to it. There was Nichols, but he's unable to get to it. So the count's still at 0-2 here, 2 outs, a runner in here for the Cavaliers to take the 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. Ruiz is 1 strike away from getting out, just giving up 1 run with runners on first and second. Looking back, the guy on second base, the delivery on the way, and just outside. Hedgesville faithful here wanted the strike call. Just outside. So 1-2 now the count. Runners on first and second. That is Strange at first and Tisdale at second. And Russell will hit that one just past the outstretched arms there of Brown. And coming around to score is another runner for East Rutherford. They take a 2-0 lead now. So back-to-back RBI singles for Strange and Russell.
Ruiz just needs to calm down and keep going here in this first inning. Yeah, there's been damage done, but you don't want it to really fall apart early.
First one in to Caleb Crane. Caleb Crane. That one is for a strike. So 0-1 now the count, Ruiz. Pitches delivery on the way, and that one's outside for a ball. 1-1 now the count.
22 pitches now for Jackson Ruiz here on the mound, which is not what you wanted to see in the first inning, but if he can calm down and get this final out and maybe get some quick ones there in the next few innings.
That one
able to go to the distance.
In for a strike now, 1-2 the count. Ruiz trying to get his 40th strikeout, or excuse me, 39th strikeout of the season. Looking the runner back at second. The 1-2 delivery on the way. That's high and inside, right about the chest there of Crane.
You won't really expect a double steal here, even though there's runners on first and second, but if it gets to a full count, expect the runners to be going.
2-2 delivery from Ruiz. That one hit on right to the shortstop. He'll have to throw over to first, but that one's out of the line, and everybody's safe. So we got the bases juiced here. Or I think that'd be a fielder's choice.
No, it'll still be a
single.
infield.
Well, it won't be an error?
Single. I don't know if it'll
Threw
be
the
an
ball
error or
up
not.
the line.
I mean, it was a tough play since he originally screened by Strange, the base runner from second to third. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be ruled an error there on the shortstop for Hedgesville.
Be an error on
Connor.
that. So now coming out is, looks like Coach Grove. So he'll walk back out and just say, Ruiz, you got one more out. Just need one more out here.
That's what they've been needing since the second batter, though. These Cavaliers have got themselves a 2-out rally to really cause some damage here if they can get another base hit.
So ruled an E6. So first pitch now to Alfredo Alman. Going in for a ball. 2 outs here, top of the first inning, with East Rutherford out of North Carolina on top 2-0 with the bases loaded here. 1-0 count now to Alman. Ruiz pitch on the way. That one in the zone for a strike. Gets the strike there. 1-1 now the count.
Just got to keep battling if you're Ruiz and hope that the defense can back you up.
That one in for a strike as well, so now Ruiz is ahead 1-2. And this team out of North Carolina, East Rutherford, talking to their coach prior to the ball game, they're first in their conference there. I believe they're a 3A school in North Carolina. Gonna play you tough. The 1-2 delivery on the way. That one is swung on and fouled off.
So that keeps that count at 1-2, so you can still see if Ruiz will be given the signal from Sosa to pitch outside and try to get Allman to chase.
1-2 count here. Pitching on the way there from Ruiz, and that bounces off the chest protector of Sosa, but he's able to keep it in front of him.
And he went.
And he went. They checked the runner, and he went. So gets out of the inning on a very weird ending to the inning there as they check the runner, or they check the umpire. But that'll do it for the top of the first inning. But not before East Rutherford can put up 2 runs. Hedgesville gets to the plate for the first time. We'll see Connor, French, and Quinn when we come back. You're tuned in to Mingo Bay Classic Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back.
Life can get in the way these days. We all know that. Work commitments, social commitments, volunteer commitments, family commitments. You put your heart into all of it. You've got enough to worry about already. Your roof shouldn't be one of those things. Everything should just work. But when your roof is in need of an upgrade, you shouldn't have to worry about that either. Modern Renovations, your 4-state roofing solution. Reminding you that home is where the heart really is.
I'm Jason Barrett. I'm running for state senate because I believe it's time to build an even better West Virginia. That starts with a less burdensome tax policy, reliable internet service, a strong education system, and a robust tourism industry. I believe this building starts right here in Jefferson and Berkeley counties.
I ask for your support and your vote in the May 10th Republican primary.
Paid for by Friends of Jason Barrett.
Welcome back to Myrtle Beach High School here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for Day 4 of the Mingo Bay Classic. Spencer Dupuy and Colin McLaughlin, our cameraman, Nick Furzolini, back in the studio. Donald Kinney, Avery Newport helping out as well here. So we have Hedgesville versus East Rutherford out of North Carolina. East Rutherford took a 2-0 lead at the top of the first inning, and now coming to bat is Hedgesville for the first time, due up. Shortstop Braylon Connor will lead things off. Then Connor Quinn, getting ahead of myself there with 2 C first names, are the first 3 batters. Then Lane DeLauder hitting cleanup, the right fielder today.
Yeah, and those 2 runs that you just mentioned for East Rutherford came with 2 outs. Rest was doing fine on the mound, had the first 2 runners pretty early in their at-bats retired, and once those 3, 4, 5 batters came up, it was all back-to-back base hits, and it kind of just slipped away from Jackson Ruest there on the mound. His defense had a couple errors too, so that didn't help, but now you got to refocus in and try to come back already trailing 2-0.
Already trailing 2-0, a good righty on the mound here. Good pitcher on the mound for the Cavaliers in Marshall McGowan, committed to Wingate to pitch. The first pitch came in for a ball. 1-0 delivery on the way. That one catches the zone for a strike. Little late call again. Second day we've got delayed calls from here. Looking right at the back of the umpire, but the 1-1 delivery on the way for McGowan. That one is off the off the catcher's gear. Deflects to the right, so 2-1 now the count.
Connor batting .318 coming into today, so pretty good for a leadoff batter with an on-base percentage of 47.7 as well.
2-1 delivery in, and that one does almost exactly the same thing. Brings a count at 2-3-1 with Connor ahead here.
He does know how to draw the walks. He's walked 18 times so far, which is leading the team for Hedgesville.
3-1 delivery from McGowan in there for a strike. Comes back now to bring it full at 3-2. The full count delivery from McGowan in there. That one hit on just into the glove of the second baseman, Tyler Flack, for the easy out there.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say easy.
Not easy.
He kind of had to
leap.
Track it down a couple steps to his left and go full
He made it
extension
look,
on the
he
jump.
made it look
He made
kind
it
of
look easy.
He didn't look like he was
give you
really
that
stretching for it.
But it was a great play by the second baseman, nonetheless.
So 1 out now. Bottom 1 here at the plate is Chris French, second baseman. First pitch into him comes in for a strike now with 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. East Rutherford on top of Hedgesville 2-0. The 0-1 delivery from McGowan. That one hit on to the third baseman, Strange. Strange will throw it over to Alman at first to complete the out. So 2 outs now, as 2 up, 2 down so far for Hedgesville.
Yeah, now Quinn will hopefully try to get Hedgesville a 2-out rally like we just saw from East Rutherford in the top of the first.
Connor Quinn, the designated hitter today. First pitch into him, a strike. He is DHing for Pence, who's playing left field. The 0-1 delivery on the way, swinging and missing. There is Quinn.
Great movement from the pitcher McGowan on the mound, getting Quinn to chase on the outside part of the plate.
That one in for a ball as it deflects off the catcher's gear. So now the count at 1-2. As I mentioned here, Marshall McGowan, the Wingate commit, supposed to pitch there, I believe a couple years from now, though. That one hit on by Quinn, and that'll go up the middle into the outfield as the center fielder Isaac Lee throws it back in. So a single here to keep the inning going and bring up the cleanup batter, Lane DeLauder.
DeLauder batting exactly .300 with an on-base percentage of .403. 15 hits on the year. It puts him 4th for the team.
He comes in to the batter's box. Runner on first and Quinn. That one passes and goes right to the right of the dugout here for East Rutherford, and moving over to second is Quinn, so now in scoring position with 2 outs.
It just went off the foot of Tisdale, and fortunately for him, when the ricochet occurred, it didn't go into East Rutherford's dugout. Otherwise, it would have been out of play, and I believe that would have allowed Quinn to reach another base and be on third.
Would have put him 90 feet from scoring, but it didn't. And now fouling off that one is DeLauder. Brings the count now to 1-1.
Both teams trying to get 2-out rallies. East Rutherford was successful, which is why they're up 2-0, but now Hedgesville has a chance to do so too.
1-1 pitch here, or 1-1 delivery coming in from McGowan soon. There it comes in, and that one, again, the catcher has to keep in front of him. So it would have been a free base if it went past him.
Yeah, it just almost went through the wickets of Tisdale, but able to drop to a knee and let it just bounce off him.
2-1 delivery all the way. That's fouled off just past third base. Trying to get a better angle here, Colin.
It is a little tough to see down the pitching zone here from our angle behind home plate.
Looking back, the runner at second. 2-2 delivery on the way. That one is fouled off again to the third base side.
And since the last one was hit over towards the tarp, and you already had a coach going towards it, making a great play himself, barehanded.
Yeah.
Almost had his hat fly off, but was able to grab that too.
Runner on second here. The 2-2 delivery. In the dirt now 3-2.
Great discipline there by DeLauder. He was about to swing, but just kept that bat back.
So Quinn on second as he reached on a single and then moved over on a pass ball. 2 outs here. DeLauder up. And ball 4 coming. He'll take a walk down to first base and get 2 on now with 2 outs. Coming to the plate is a pitcher, Jackson Ruest.
And Ruest batting .350 for Hedgesville with an on-base percentage of .473. So hopefully he can get these 2 runners home and tie this game up.
Yeah, would help himself out here, potentially tie up the game. But we've got need some more baseballs, and Tisdale and McGowan out for a chat now. Tisdale coming back to the plate.
The wind continues to blow here in Myrtle Beach as well.
They're going to check on the runner there.
And no throw.
Yeah,
Quinn was a pretty good way off the second base bag.
Now I guess I'm going to make adjustments where I'm sitting per batter. First pitch now, and that one in the dirt, and it'll come right back to the catcher, but everybody's safe as we go from Quinn will go to third, and DeLauder will take second.
Yeah, Tisdale got the ball back to him quickly because it bounced off the brick backstop and right back to him as he turned around, but since it was so quick, his infield was not able to get into position for a throw.
Yeah, it was so fast it kind of deflected right back to him. 1-0 delivery on the way, and Ruest will chop that one over to the first baseman, and he'll just step over and tap it to end the inning. As Hedgesville goes down after getting runners on second and third, we'll head to the top of the second inning as East Rutherford leads 2-0. You're tuned into West Virginia High School baseball down at the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Hi, this is Elaine Mock. I am proud to have served as your county clerk. We are excited to have moved the clerk's office into the 21st century. If you elect me, Elaine Mock, to serve, I will continue verifying, indexing, and cross-referencing documents so we can digitize and preserve them for the future. I am an experienced historian. I have 31 years experience teaching locally. I have 11 years serving on the Berkeley County Council. I am the perfect person for this job. Please vote Elaine Mock for Berkeley County Clerk.
Paid for by Mock for the clerk.
Didn't see that one to flinch. Welcome back here to Myrtle Beach High School as we get ready for the top of the second inning here at the Mingo Bay Classic between Hedgesville and East Rutherford. East Rutherford took a 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning. And now they're back up here in the top of the second inning as Jackson Ruest on the mound for Hedgesville. Coming up is the 9th hole hitter, Tyler Flack, and then we'll bring the lineup back to the top of the order.
Yeah, rest that last inning, allowing 3 hits for the Cavaliers and those 2 runs, but none of them earned because of errors, so Hedgesville just needs to hunker down defensively, which is how they started, but kind of let it slip away there with the 2-out rally.
Yeah, definitely, and they'll come out here as Rivera Sosa comes back from talking to Ruest, getting on the same page here as they start the second inning. Tyler Flack at the plate. The second baseman today. First pitch into him, that is swung on and hit, popped up, and Ruest called off Rivera Sosa, but he's unable to make the catch there, but it was a foul ball.
Neither of them have sunglasses. You're here at the beach. You need some sunglasses out there in the infield, especially when it's 1 p.m. The sun's right above you.
Yeah, maybe they'll have to make that adjustment when they go into the dugout if they have any on them.
I was about to say, I'm not using mine. All they have to do is ask.
0-1 count now. The delivery from Ruest. That one swung on and hit into left center field. Going back on it, there was Pence. He's unable to get to it, so it'll be a double. Coming in, and they're going to nearly get him at second base as Pence had a great arm as he grabbed that one off the ground, but did not get him there at second.
Yeah, it looks like Flack just slid under the tag. It was a great relay between Pence and Connor, but the bang-bang play went the Cavaliers' way.
So a leadoff double here in the top of the second inning. Now turns the lineup over. Isaac Lee at the plate. Isaac Lee, the center fielder today. He bunts that one over to third base and barehanding it over to first is Brown, but unable to get him there at first, and he's safe. So runners now on first and second, or excuse me, runners on first and third, no outs.
It was really close. I think it was a tie there for the runner from our angle. Great work over there by our cameraman, Nick Verzolini, getting that play, and I'll have to agree with the umpire on that one. I couldn't really see the one at second base, but that last one I think he got correct.
Now coming in here is David Sessoms. Runners on first and second, runners on first and third, no outs. First one in there for a ball, 1-0 now the count.
We'll have to see if Lee goes here on this pitch to take away the double play.
That one again in the dirt, 2-0 now the count.
We've seen a lot of aggression on the base paths down here at Myrtle Beach.
Sessum's grounded out his first time up. 2-0 delivery from Ruest on the way, and that one bounces off. Coming around to score is Flack, so it's a 3-0 ball game now on the pass ball.
Yeah, I don't know if there's some miscommunication between Sosa and Ruest right now, but it seems like things just haven't really been clicking between the pitcher and catcher so far for Hedgesville.
And they've gone out and talked to each other a couple times now, and it's a 3-0 count now. That one in there for a ball, and he walks him on 4 pitches.
Bad going to worse right now for the Eagles.
Yeah, you think maybe Coach Grove might come out again and talk to him there. Try to settle him down a little bit. Already a 3-0 lead here for East Rutherford.
Pacing around in the dugout, you can see some frustration for Coach Grove.
First pitch now into the pitcher, the opposing pitcher, Marshall McGowan. That one in there for a strike.
But day 4 of a tournament, you're probably limited in your options of who you can pitch.
Yeah, definitely at this point. The 0-1 delivery on the way. That one is hit on into the right field as DeLauder will get that going to third, though. And the tag, they'll get him out at third as Isaac Lee tried going to third, but he was out on the throw.
Throw by DeLauder.
DeLauder helping out his pitcher today, getting that out. Now 2 outs in the inning.
On target perfectly.
Excuse me, 1 out.
Spot on tag.
Oh, no, 2 outs. Double
Didn't
play.
need the cutoff man. That's what you like to see defensively.
So now coming to the plate is the catcher, Tisdale. He'll ground one there over to Brown at third, and he'll actually get the out this time. So now they're in the inning here after giving up just 1 run, but a 3-0 lead now for East Rutherford. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned into West Virginia High School Baseball from the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back at 60.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
Welcome back here to the Mingo Bay Classic. That one.
We didn't need a crowd mic for that one, as pass ball in the warm-ups just hit our 10 off the net.
And
you flinched there? I wasn't looking.
I flinched because I was looking right up at it. But heading into the bottom of the second inning, 2 up now for Hedgesville is Noah Brown, Michael Nichols, and Gage Gano.
Probably would have got me off guard if it was a chain fence instead of a net, because it would have been louder.
Oh, yeah. The only reason it was even loud at all is because it hit our tent.
Yeah, because our tent is pressed right up against the net, but here behind home plate, it's a great view for us, but that's what happens if pass ball comes. A lot of the time it comes right our way and pretty close to our faces.
Yep. Now up at the plate is the third baseman for Hedgesville, number 17, Noah Brown, his first plate appearance. He fouls that one off to the right side of us here. To the left side of us is the Hedgesville basketball coach, Coach Kelly Church, chatting him up earlier about the new basketball state championships. scheduling, and Noah Brown will hit that one into shallow center field, but getting to it there was Russell for the out. So fly out there on two pitches.
Looks like that'll bring up Nichols.
Yeah, Michael Nichols, the first baseman, number 27. He's up. He fouls the first one off to the left side.
Hedgesville pretty aggressive to start off this second inning. First pitch swinging.
The 0-1 delivery here from McGowan. That one comes back to the backstop, just to the right of us. And apparently he went now, 0-2. And the Hedgesville faithful not happy, as didn't look like a swing to me.
Didn't look like a swing to me either.
0-2 delivery from McGowan. That one is chopped on, foul.
So, just keep battling. They're making contact.
Yeah.
You just got to get it into play, and you have pretty large gap where he just hit it in between short and third. If you can just pull it a little bit more.
The 0-2 delivery from McGowan. That one high and inside for a ball right at the shoulder line there of Michael Nichols.
Nichols batting .250 entering today.
That one again passes to the backstop right in the 9-hole of the catcher Tisdale. So evens the count now at 2-2. Swinging in, missing there is Nichols for the strikeout. So now 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning. Up now is the center fielder, number 1, Gage Gano. Gage Gano trying to get a 2-out rally going here. Get on base to get catcher Rivera Sosa up and then maybe flip over the lineup here. First pitch in for a ball, now 1-0 the count. That one in from McGowan for a strike, brings the count even at 1.
You know, 135 on the year batting wise. His on base percentage though is pretty good with .396.
Ball comes in there for a ball. Now 2-1 the count. The 2-1 delivery from McGowan. That one catches the zone inside for a strike. 2-2 now the count. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, East Rutherford on top 3-0, getting 2 runs early in the first and 1 run in the top of the second. 2-2 delivery on the way, and that one hits him. Hits him on the legs, the foot area, so he'll take his base.
It looks like he's okay too. Whenever you get hit in the foot, kind of makes you wobble a little bit, but seems like he's all right.
Nonetheless, we've got a runner on first here with Rivera Sosa up. Nicknamed Sammy Sosa. First pitch from McGowan to Sosa is outside for a ball. Catcher set up kind of on the inner half of the plate. It's a 1-0 count now. Throwing back to Gano at first base, but he gets back in time. .1-0 count coming in, or 1-0 pitch coming in. Now out, another ball, 2-0 the count here, 2 outs. Got a camera issue there, Colin. Fix that.
Yep, All good now for TV10.
Tisdale and McGowan had a little chat there. Tisdale comes back to go behind the plate, excuse me. 2 outs here, 2-0 count to Sammy Sosa, the catcher, in the 9-hole. That one in the dirt for a ball. 3-0 now the count. Obviously going to keep the bat back here with 2-out situation. Unless he sees one down the heart of the plate.
Yeah, and even then you don't usually swing on a 3-0 count.
And he gets the call, does McGowan, so 3-1 now the count. Sosa wanted to get on and turn over the lineup. That one in the dirt for a ball. And he'll take first base, so fly out to the shortstop in shallow center field, and a strikeout swinging, but a hit by pitch to Gano, and now a walk to Sosa brings the back to the top of the lineup.
That looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner for Sosa as he jogs back into the dugout, and coming out for Sosa, trying to see who it is. I thought I saw
it's
number
Wolf.
11. Yep.
It is Wolf. First pitch now to Braylon Connor. That one is going to go past the outstretched arms of the shortstop, and now we're going to have a bases-loaded situation for Hedgesville.
There you go. We've seen a 2-out rally for East Rutherford, and almost saw one last inning for Hedgesville. They just missed it with a grounder over to the first baseman to end the inning, but great opportunity now for the Eagles.
Chris French up. He had a 5-3 ground out his first time up in the first inning. And that one from McGowan comes in for a strike. 0-1 now the count.
Tisdale setting up outside, and the pitch from McGowan right on the money, so you'll get that call every time.
0-1 delivery from McGowan. That one in the dirt for a ball. Brings the count even at 1.
Almost went past Tisdale again. That could have been one run for the Eagles.
McGowan looking in for the pitch call, and he got a timeout as the umpire grants the timeout by French.
French now batting .286. He's so far on the year had 8 RBIs.
1-1 delivery. That one is fouled off, but giving chase was the first baseman and catcher, but as well as McGowan, but nobody's able to catch it here, as it'll be a foul right there to the right side in front of the first base dugout. No one able to catch it, though.
Yeah, Tisdale was, I think, ultimately the one out of the 3 to call it off and slide for that ball into the grass, but just a few inches away from his catcher's mitt.
Brings the count now to 1-2 with the bases loaded here. 2 outs in the top of the first inning, or bottom of the second inning, and he strikes out there. We'll head to the top of the third inning with East Rutherford on top as a bat coming up next. You're tuned in to the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 back in 60.
I'm Steve Catlett, candidate for Berkeley County Council. I served 44 years as Executive Director for our public parks and recreation system. I'm a fiscal conservative that knows how to run a tight budget. We need responsible growth and the infrastructure to support it. I support and respect our law enforcement, fire and rescue services, our schools and parks. For honest, proven, effective leadership, vote Steve Catlett for Berkeley County Council. I thank you for your support.
Paid for by Catlett for County Council Committee.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together. See me earlier, have to snag.
Welcome back here to Myrtle Beach High School here for Day 4 of the Mingo Bay Classic. We're starting it off with Hedgesville versus East Rutherford here at Myrtle Beach High School. just a few miles away from the beach here in Myrtle Beach. And East Rutherford out to an early 3-0 lead, coming to bat here in the top of the third inning. Strange, Russell, and Crane due up.
Quick check on the Jefferson game. They are tied 0-0 still with Logan.
There you go. Two teams out of West Virginia playing today here at the Mingo Bay Classic.
Yep, top of the second inning in that one.
Jefferson fell yesterday, so they did not get in the A bracket winner side, I guess you would call it.
We still had two teams, though, from the Eastern Panhandle in that A bracket.
Yes, we'll get into that later in this broadcast. First one from Rue West to Strange is in for a ball. 1-0 count here, 1-0 delivery on the way. That was swung on and hit on into deep left field. That one will be at the base of the wall, and they'll throw it in here to the cutoff man, and a lead-off double for Aiden Strange, who had an RBI single his first time up.
Yeah, and Strange, if that wind was blowing anywhere differently, probably would have had a home run, as it just went off the bottom of the fence there in left center, a few feet away from making it 4-0.
Yeah, I was trying to see. It looked like kind of like Pence in left was thinking that it may have gone out, but it did not. As first one in there for a ball, Sosa able to keep it in front of it.
The wind now has changed a little bit, though. See the American flag in center actually
coming from right to
blowing
left.
to the left, so
could have blown out of here.
Yeah.
1-0 delivery on the way. Bunting there is Avery Russell, who had an RBI single his first time up as well.
Just missed getting contact on the bunt. He was trying to push it right back up towards Ruest. Caught Hedgesville a little off guard, but now the first and third baseman in on the grass.
1-1 delivery here, and that one is hit on into deep right center field, and that one will hit the base of the wall. Coming around to score now is Strange, and into second with a stand-up double is Russell.
East Rutherford is really putting the hurt on against Hedgesville here now. Let me see how many hits. It looks like 7 total for the Cavaliers.
They are leading their conference in 3A, I believe, here in North Carolina. We're in South Carolina. But they're a really good team, and they've got one of their best pitchers on the mound today. He's committed to play at Wingate. The bunt on here, that one is fouled off from Caleb Crane.
See that Crane just didn't have the bat for his bunt stable enough, as when he made contact with it, it kind of slipped out of his hand. That's why he pushed it foul.
0-1 count now. Ruest on the mound for Hedgesville. The 0-1 delivery on the way. Swinging and missing is Crane. It's already a 4-0 lead now. 2 runs in the top of the first, 1 run here, 1 run in the top of the second, and 1 run here in the top of the third so far for East Rutherford, the Cavaliers. 0-2 delivery on the way. That's inside for a ball, and Sosa had to come back for that.
A lot of space if Crane could hit it opposite field between third and shortstop, Connor and Brown.
He fouls that one off. Just in time got to that to foul it off. So 1-2 count now with no outs in the top of the third inning. Strange led it off with a double, and then Russell doubled him in with an RBI double to make it 4-0 here. 1-2 delivery coming from Ruest. That one swung on right to Ruest. They're going to try to double him off at second, but it's going to be in a rundown and try to get him back. And they're going to get him in the rundown, and they're going to get the double play at second. run down the guy from second running to third, and then you get Crane trying to take the turn and go over to second.
Yeah, you do like aggression on the base pass, but when you get overly aggressive, it comes back to bite you, and that's exactly what happened there by the Cavaliers. A base running error just might have took you out of the inning.
Yeah, 2 outs now after there was no outs. You thought it was an easy out just for one there, but you got 2 on the great double play. That one hit on right up the middle. Getting to it there is Connor. He'll throw over to Nichols at first to end the inning after a double play, and then a first hit swinging over for Alman, and we'll head to the bottom of the third inning as Hedgesville tries to mount a comeback down 4-0. We'll head to the bottom of the third inning. After this 60-second break, you're tuned into West Virginia High School Baseball from the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, back in 60.
It's time to play Trump or Consequences. Ready, Jill?
Yep.
Thinking about Alex Mooney and David McKinley in the race for Congress, who did President Donald Trump call strong for our military and a champion for veterans?
Alex Mooney. Gotta be. Mooney knows freedom ain't free.
Right, Jill. Next, who did Trump endorse for Congress?
Alex Mooney. I know Trump backs Mooney.
Correct. Mooney has Trump's complete and total endorsement. Last question. Who broke with Republicans and voted for Joe Biden's spending spree that's driving up inflation?
Who did that?
David McKinley.
So why would a Republican back him?
Good question. Because if you stand with Trump, Alex Mooney is the right answer for Congress.
Paid for by Club for Growth Action. ClubForGrowthAction.org and not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. Club for Growth Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Welcome back to Myrtle Beach High School here for the Mingo Bay Classic. Day 4 here. It's Hedgesville playing game 4 of 4 for them. They did not be able, due to some logistical reasons, get into the whole tournament, so they're playing 4 here. Due up now is Connor Quinn, Lane DeLauder, and Jackson Ruiz. First pitch to Quinn in there for a ball.
After that defensive double play and quickly getting back into the batting for Hedgesville, you hope that that can carry some momentum for them.
Second one in for a ball as well. That's inside, a little low. Wind picking up here. Colin mentioned last inning. 2-0 delivery on the way, and that'll catch the zone for a strike, brings the count to 2-1.
Quinn has only walked one time this season, but ahead in the count right now.
2-1 delivery on the way. That's a pass ball. Hits the backstop just to the right of us. DeLauder will pick that one up and hand it back to the umpire. And Quinn will get bat on ball there. That'll go on to shallow center field. Coming in is Isaac Lee, the center fielder, for the flyout. So 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Due up now is Lane DeLauder, who walked and got to second his last time up. The right fielder today. First pitch to DeLauder comes in, and that one's head high, or I guess kind of breaks out around his head as he bent down. One-0 count now. 1-0 delivery from McGowan. That one, again, not on the same page there as Tisdale, and that one bounces off into the backstop.
Yeah, we are here at day 4 in the Mingo Bay Classic, and it seems like these pitchers and catchers a lot more wild and pass balls lately.
That one low for a ball now, 3-0. Got it to 3-1, and now he walks him on 4 pitches. So another walk here for Lane DeLauder, who walked in his first plate appearance in the first inning.
Great plate discipline there for DeLauder.
On 4 pitches. As McGowan now up to 54 pitches here in the bottom of the third inning.
I believe that's the 8th time that DeLauder has walked.
And Ruiz down to bunt. Doesn't pull it back in time. It's a strike now. Or fouled it off. Did he foul that one off? I can't see from
No, I just don't think he got the bat back in time, is what the call was.
Put the bat on his shoulder. It's the 0-1 delivery coming in. As Tisdale has to keep that in front of him again.
These breaking balls, it seems like, just keep slipping, both from Ruiz when we've seen him on the mound, and now from McGowan, too.
1-1 count now. On the mound is Marshall McGowan. Going to second now is DeLauder, and be a steal there as that one had to be kept in front as he was already running there.
Yeah, Tisdale had to kind of sprawl out almost like a hockey goalie to keep that one in front of him, and it looks like we're going to get a meeting here for East Rutherford to try to figure out what is going wrong.
And it looks like they do have somebody thrown in the bullpen over there.
Can't really make out who it is from
Now,
our
the
angle.
Bullpen, actually, let me see him
see
throw another
here
pitch.
if I can pick it up on Nick's camera for TV10.
I think it's
a number 6.
So that would be Seth Ronta in the bullpen.
So there you go. Let's see if they make the change now or if they're just trying to give him some time to continue warming up.
Yeah, now at 57 pitches.
But still up 4-0, so it hasn't been a bad outing, but when you get to this, bottom of the 3rd, bottom of the 4th is where the second time around the order, Hedgesville starts to figure things out, and it could cause some trouble for East Rutherford.
Yeah, 2-1 count now to Jackson Ruiz pitching today for Hedgesville.
When you got a .350 hitter up to bat and a runner on second, it's a smart time to call that timeout and calm down your pitcher.
2-1 delivery from McGowan. The bat back, pulls it back, and going now to third is DeLauder on the pass ball. 3-1 now the count.
This ball is playing tricks on the catcher with all these, the brick backstop. It bounces all the way back up to
Sometimes
behind
it will.
home plate. And
sometimes it won't.
Yeah.
3-1 delivery on the way. Ruiz hits that right back to the pitcher McGowan, and holding is DeLauder, but he ends up coming around to score. So a fielder's choice RBI or sacrifice RBI there.
Yeah, it was interesting play. It went right back to McGowan. He looked over at DeLauder at third, thinking that he just at a glance would be able to hold him there between third and home, but as soon as he turned back around to make the throw, it was a great play by DeLauder to stay aggressive.
Yeah, get the 1 run here. Now the deficit just at 3, 4-1. Noah Brown now at the plate, who flew out to the shortstop his last time up, leading off the bottom of the 2nd inning. Now one in for a strike now brings the count to 1-1.
I almost thought we were going to see a DeLauder caught in a pickle like we saw last inning for
that's
East
what I was
Rutherford.
thinking. He looked it back, and he was 4 or 5 steps off the third place and going back now on the track, tracking it down. There is David Sessoms as Noah Brown out there, and that ends the bottom of the 3rd inning, but not before Hedgesville can get 1 run. Played a run here, 4-1 deficit now. We'll head to the top of the 4th inning. After this 60-second break, you're tuned into the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 back in 60.
Hi, I'm Sally Hardy. I am asking you to re-elect John Hardy to the West Virginia House. John is my husband of 24 years and an amazing dad to our daughters. I am proud of this hardworking man who runs a successful business, gives back to the community, and is our valuable delegate. John Hardy is a man of values with a heart of service, and he cares about moving West Virginia forward. Re-elect my husband, John Hardy. Visit Delegate John Hardy on Facebook.
Paid for by candidate. Hi, this is Rob Mario. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call 304-262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Welcome back to the Mingo Bay Classic here at Myrtle Beach High School today. Game 1 of 2.5 for us, I guess you could say. We're going to try to make it down to Georgetown from Myrtle Beach, about an hour-plus drive. Washington playing Bishop O'Connell in the A bracket semifinal at 3 p.m. And we'll get hopefully part of that game in, and then a full game for Martinsburg facing the home team Georgetown there at great retro historic ballpark there in Georgetown. But here we're in the top of the fourth inning. Hedgesville down 4-1 to East Rutherford out of North Carolina. The Cavaliers up to bat now is Tyler Flack. He led off with a double in the top of the second inning, and he came around to score. So he's up now. Jackson Russ still on the mound for Hedgesville. And that one is fouled off down the third baseline, nearly a single. Ezra West now through pitch number 53. Excuse me, 53rd pitch, 54th coming here to Flack. The 0-1 delivery on the way, and that one's low for a ball. 1-1 now the count. Spencer Puig, Colin McLaughlin. Cameraman is Nick Virgilini. Back in the studio is Donald Kenny. Avery Newport helping out as well this week. That one hit along, again, fouled nearly to the same place. The coach there for East Rutherford was about halfway back from grabbing the foul ball. Now he walks back to get the other one. 1-2 count now. To the 9-hole hitter, Tyler Flack, the second baseman, number 17. 1-2 delivery on the way, and that one is low for a ball. Brings the count even at 2-2. Hear the wind kicking up here from right field to left field. And the 2-2 delivery on the way. Swinging and missing for the strikeout. There is Flack. I believe now the 40th strikeout on the season for Jackson Ruest. Dial bringing to the top of the order is Isaac Lee, number 5, the center fielder. He had a bunt single his last time up, and he fouls first one off to the backstop right to the right of our broadcast location. Colin, we're putting you through the ringer with the camera fixing today.
Yeah, even though I had it plugged in, the battery was dying, and now I have to get one off the dirt behind home plate, but camera's back up and running now, as you can see.
Fouled off there. And Nichols almost makes the catch there diving. You have long big foul territory here.
Yes, you do. Plenty of space on both sides. We saw yesterday in the Martinsburg game, I'm trying to remember who it was, almost run into the fence, had to jump over it, I believe. But it is plenty of space.
0-2 delivery on the way. That one is fouled back right to the right of us again. So 0-2. Now the count here, 1 out, strikeout as Tyler Fleck struck out, the 40th strikeout of the season for Jackson Ruest. 0-2 delivery from Ruest, swinging on and popping that one up again in foul territory as Nichols makes the catch now, 2 outs.
He was able to track that one down. It stayed, because of the wind, more away from the fence to push out of play like we saw a few pitches ago towards Nick over there on the first base side.
Now up to bat is the right fielder, number 16, David Sessoms. He walked his last time up in the second inning. Here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning, with East Rutherford out of North Carolina up 4-1. They're leading their conference. Talked to their coach earlier. And now hit on there over to the second baseman, French, and he throws over to Nichols for the ground out, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. The 3-run deficit for Hedgesville. Due up is the bottom 3 in the order: Nichols, Gano, and Sosa. We're back in 60 seconds.
Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire? Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Looking for some nightlife? Then look no further. Laddie's Bar and Grill has a full bar and kitchen, pool table, and entertainment with great food at affordable prices. You can dine in or carry out by calling us at 304-263-5233. Laddie's is open Monday through Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. We serve breakfast all day long, and our lunch and dinner specials are posted every day on our Facebook page. So stop on in to Laddie's Bar and Grill, located at 107 Lutz Avenue in Martinsburg.
Welcome back to the Mingo Bay Classic here at Myrtle Beach High School. Pitching change, I believe, coming up as, yes, Seth Ranta comes in to pitch. And coming out is number 15, Caleb Crane, there in center field, or excuse me, left field. So I do believe, is Marshall McGowan now in left field? Do you see a 23 back there, Colin?
I'm trying to see as best as I can, but without binoculars, it's kind of hard, so we'll have to wait here and see when Game Changer gets updated. But have you done the read yet?
I have not done the read yet. Thank you for reminding
me. The first pitch in for a strike while you
Pitching changes brought to you by the Heffley Motor Company at 993 Hedgesville Road in Martinsburg. You're local, we're local, so why not buy local? I ride with them, so you should too. Rich Heffley gave me a great deal as Nichols hits that one out to right field, and camping under it is Sessoms for the first out on the line out to left field.
It looks like you are correct. It is McGowan out and left now.
There you go.
I believe that is the only change for East Rutherford.
So it's Seth Ranta on the plate, or excuse me, on the mound. And Gano hits that one over to the shortstop, flies out there, so 2 quick outs here.
Yeah, Russell making easy work there of the can of corn, only had to take about 2 steps back and 1 to his left to make that catch.
Rivera Sosa now up. He walked his first time up in the bottom of the 2nd inning. First pitch into him is a strike. 0-1 now the count.
I think that's the first time in a while that we've seen Eagle not swing the bat at the first pitch.
The 0-1 delivery on the way, and that one is fouled off just to the left of us. As Rivera Sosa, nicknamed Sammy Sosa, walked and reached to second his last time up.
And it's only fitting that he wears the number 21 as well for Hedgesville.
There you go. The 0-2 delivery on the way, swinging and getting now Russell there. He'll get it. Can't see there, Colin. Russell completes the out over to Alman to end the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll head to the top of the 4th inning with East Rutherford leading 4-1. We're back in 60. You're tuned into the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Heffley Motor Company, just off I-81 at 993 Hedgesville Road, is a family-owned and operated business providing the Eastern Panhandle with the highest quality pre-owned vehicles and customer service since 1997. Heffley is a pre-owned Carfax Advantage dealer. We're proud to be your partner, serving the community. You're local, we're local, so why not buy local? Call us at 304-267-7172 or see us at 993 Hedgesville Road. And if you want to sell your car, we buy cars too. Check us out at Heffley.com. Heffley Motor Company, a nice place to do business.
Hi, I'm Sally Hardy. I am asking you to re-elect John Hardy to the West Virginia House. John is my husband of 24 years and an amazing dad to our daughters. I am proud of this hardworking man who runs a successful business, gives back to the community, and is our valuable delegate. John Hardy is a man of values with a heart of service, and he cares about moving West Virginia forward. Re-elect my husband, John Hardy. Visit Delegate John Hardy on Facebook.
Paid for by candidate.
Welcome back here to Myrtle Beach High School for the Mingo Bay Classic Day 4. It's Hedgesville taking on East Rutherford out of North Carolina. A 4-1 lead now for East Rutherford here in the top of the 5th inning. Spencer Puig, Colin McLaughlin, Nick Verzlini out there running camera on the right field line in a cool coach's corner perch they have out there, Colin.
Yeah, it is a great setup here at Myrtle Beach High School, and they've been nice enough to allow us to set up here behind home plate and also share that, as you said, coach's corner for the camera, and they said that was the best view, so it wasn't us asking them to use it. It was them saying, hey, come use it.
I would say it's a real good view. I was running camera the other day out there for you guys. And first pitch swinging is McGowan. He hits that one out to right field, or excuse me, right center field, and under it is Gano for the first out of the top of the 5th inning.
Now it is, looks like up to bat, trying to figure it out.
It's Tisdale.
Tisdale?
Yeah. First pitch into him is a strike. 0-1 now the count.
64, I believe, pitches now for Jackson Ruest, who has really settled down after the first inning.
The 0-1 delivery on the way. That one out of the glove of Sosa. Ball now evens the count here at 1 apiece.
Hedgesville 13-7, as we said. It was the first win in 4 years yesterday down here at the Mingo Bay Classic, a 14-4 win for Hedgesville.
1-1 pitch there coming on, and it'll be caught on a pop fly in by the second baseman, French. So 2 up, 2 down here so far here, with Strange up to bat, who had a double and came around to score his last time up.
Yeah, French, I don't know if he caught off Nichols or just realized that Nichols kind of lost it in the sun, even though Nichols is the one with sunglasses out there, and I don't think I see any on French. But he was able to use his glove for shading.
First pitch now to the third baseman, Aiden Strange. It's fouled off for a strike.
Strange 2 for 2 today at the plate.
The 0-1 delivery on the way, and that one gets out of the hands of Sosa, so it'll be a ball now 1-1.
Wind continuing to blow from the first base side over to the third base side, and that left field wall, the shortest part of the ballpark here at Myrtle Beach High School. Right down the line, it is 330 feet away compared to 335 on the right and 370 in center.
The 1-1 pitch from Ruest coming here. One swung on and missed for strike 2. Off-speed pitch there, Colin.
Yeah, he fouled it into the glove. I almost thought it was strike 3 because of the scoreboard already having 2 strikes, but
probably clicked it on the swing. 1-2 delivery from Ruest on the way, and that one is fouled off to the left field side.
Good plate protection there by Strange. He realized that the pitch was coming inside, kept his wrists tight to try to pull the ball as best he could and keep this set bet alive.
1-2 delivery here from Ruest on the way. Swung on and hit into deep left center field. Giving chase to it is Gano, and he's back up against the wall. He makes the catch to end the inning. What a great catch there in left center field by Gage Gano. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning as East Rutherford still leads 4-1. We'll be back for more Mingo Bay Classic Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60.
WVU Heart and Vascular Institute offers world-class heart care close to home. Our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques, and that's why we're expanding our services to every corner of our region so you don't have to travel far to receive the great specialty care you deserve close to home. We're now accepting new patients at all 4 convenient locations in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, Shepherdstown, and Winchester. WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, world-class heart care close to home.
Laura. Hey, Laura. What's with the sunglasses? Ouch! The word is spreading. Bechtel Jewelers is home to some dangerously brilliant diamonds.
See the difference at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood. Sunglasses not included.
Welcome back here to the Mingo Bay Classic here. This game between Hedgesville and East Rutherford out of North Carolina. Game 4 of 4 for both teams, not in the pool play. So they'll be done with the tournament after today's game. Colin McLaughlin joining me, Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman is Nick Verzolini. Back in the studio, Donald Kenny, Avery Newport helping out as well. As Ranta still on the mound for East Rutherford, the Cavaliers. At the plate for Hedgesville is Connor, then due up next is French and Quinn here at the top of the lineup. First pitch in for a strike, second one in for a strike as well. 0-2 now is the count. Or excuse me, 1-1 the count? No, it is 0-2.
Yeah,
looked up at the scoreboard there for a second and it said 1-1 and I got confused.
That one's definitely a ball.
Third pitch in for a ball, 1-2 now the count.
Connor 1 for 2 so far today here up to bat, trying to make it 2 for 3, but behind in this count, as Spencer just said.
That one fouled off to the left field side.
Two count now. Hedgesville down by 3, but defensively they've been able to stay in this one, but offensively have left a lot on base.
Fouled that one off again. I believe that went off the
Mask of Tisdale, looked like to me. So
sounded like it. That's what I was saying.
Time to shake it off.
I think they were looking at the ball. That's why the ump came out there to Ranta. Seth Ranta there coming in of relief for Marshall McGowan. 2-2 now the count here. No outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Two delivery on the way from Ranta. That one is swung on and hit into shallow right field. Coming in is the second baseman Tyler Flack, and he makes the catch here there for the pop out. 1 up, 1 down so far here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Yeah, the wind you can see moving around the ball while it's in the air. Flack had to shuffle to his left and then back to his right to make that play, but we have not seen any just drop in front of anybody.
First pitch now in to Chris French, who grounded out on a 5-3 ground out in the 1st inning and struck out swinging his 2nd time up. Up here now in the bottom of the 5th inning, trying to get something going here for Hedgesville. That one in for a ball, now 2-0 the count.
Tisdale, though, behind the plate catching-wise, has done the best he can, and it's been enough for East Rutherford. Hasn't allowed anybody to advance, I believe, on a pass ball. Maybe, I think actually, no, one time there against who's on deck, which is Quinn.
Quinn.
But other than that, I believe there hasn't been any.
Out ball in the dirt for a ball as well. Now 3-0 the count. 3-0 delivery on the way. That one down the heart of the plate for a strike. Brings the count to 3-1.
French batting .286. The .444 on base percentage.
And that one hit along to the third baseman, Aiden Strange. He'll throw it over to Alfredo Ellman at first for the out.
Great throw there by Strange. He was all the way behind that third base bag down the line and able to just dart it over across the diamond.
Another 5-3 ground out there. And
that's a tough play to make in high school.
yeah, Connor Quinn up to bat now. He hit a single to left field his first time up when it was left on third. First pitch now, first pitch now a ball. 1-0 now the count. Flew out to center field his second time up. The 1-0 delivery on the way. That one is hit up right in the logo here of the beach, where it says the beach. That one is caught there by the catcher Tisdale, and that'll retire the side here in the bottom of the fifth inning. We'll head to the top of the sixth inning with East Rutherford on top, 4-1. You're tuned in to the Mingo Bay Classic here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back at 60.
Finding the right home can be a tough decision, but finding the right lender doesn't have to be. With 32 years of experience, the Mortgage Center knows how to find the right loan for you that requires little or no money down. The Mortgage Center's mobile-friendly website makes the application process quick and stress-free. And as always, you'll want to get pre-approved before you contact any real estate agent or builder. Whether you're purchasing or refinancing, call the Mortgage Center at 304-267-9040 or visit mortgagefinancing.com today.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl tile and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009 or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Welcome back here to Myrtle Beach High School for the day 4 of the Mingo Bay Classic. Game 1 of 2+ for us, I guess you could say, Colin.
Well, we're going to try to join
we're not
game in progress.
I
for
can certainly tell you
Washington.
We won't get there by first pitch unless it's delayed, because it takes an hour to get there. It is 1:51 here, and that game's at 3 o'clock. But this game right now between Hedgesville and East Rutherford out of North Carolina. East Rutherford, the Cavaliers on top, 4-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Due up for the Cavs is Russell Ranta Alman, if Ranta is indeed hitting for himself. That one hit on to the shortstop Connor, over to first for the out. Or no, they're gonna call him safe.
Now, I think they called him out. At least the field umpire did.
Now they're getting ready to talk about it.
Yeah, because it looks like they're going to try to appeal it. At least the first base coach pointed over to ask the home plate umpire what he saw differently. But I thought Nichols kept it in the glove there, and that, at least from my angle, never saw it hit in the dirt. Now, East Rutherford's going to ask Nichols if it did.
And he nods his head yes. So the 6-3 ground out for Russell. 1 up, 1 down so far here.
Great scoop by Nichols. That brings up Ranta.
First pitch now into Ranta. Is a ball, 1-0 now the count.
Yep, the breaking ball just misses outside, which is where Sosa's really been trying to set up Ruest all night, or all day, excuse me.
The 1-0 delivery popped up into left field, or right field, excuse me, as it drops right there along the line. Didn't know if it was fair or not until I had to look around for the umpire, and they do call it fair. So that one drops for a single?
Yeah, it was in fair territory. French, as I said last inning, we haven't seen any trouble yet for anybody tracking it down, even though the wind's been wreaking havoc on the ball while in the air, and that time it did.
Yeah, bloop single there. And the ball is kept in front of Sosa, but going to second there is Ranta.
Yep, the steal successful. Now with one out, you got a runner in scoring position to get an insurance run if you're the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it's a 3-run lead right now. Ruiz still on the mound. Is 76 pitch coming up for Hedgesville. 1-0 delivery on the way. One's outside or low for a ball. Excuse me. Does not catch the zone. So 2-0 now the count to Alfredo Alman, who struck out his first time up and had a 6-3 ground out his second time up. Throwing back. Does he throw back, Colin? I can't see.
He faked it. He stepped off the rubber, but
yeah, I knew he stepped off the rubber, but I didn't see if he went in with throw because the umpire was standing right in my line of sight.
Now he shuffles back into your sight, and
2-0 delivery on the way.
Corner.
Now a ball 3-0.
Yep, he just missed low as well. So low and inside now is what Ruiz has been doing all game long, but Sosa keeps going, setting up on the outside.
And he'll walk him on 4 pitches. Send Alman to first on the walk. Now due up is the 9-hole hitter, Tyler Flack, who doubled and came around to score his first time up in the top of the second inning to lead things off.
Coach Grove now coming out to the mound to meet with Ruiz in Hedgesville. I don't see anybody warming up, though, for him, so let's see if he is taking the ball from Ruiz, if he just changes it to somebody else who's been playing out in the field.
I don't necessarily know. No movement there in the dugout to get somebody a glove, so it looks like they're just talking to him.
I mean, 78 pitches, and as I said earlier, it is day 4, so in a tournament like this, your options of who to pitch might be limited.
Yeah. So no pitching change here. It's just Coach Grove going out talking some strategy about how to get the final 2 outs with a runner on second. And Tyler Fleck up to the plate, who doubled in the second inning on the leadoff double, came around to score. And a runner on first as well after a walk to Alman. And Fleck hits that to the center fielder, Gano. Gano throwing into the cutoff man, so no movement, and we've got no movement from second to third, and we've got 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
I don't know what Coach Grove said to him, but looked like it worked that time for Ruiz. 1 pitch after the timeout, and you get the second out, a very much needed out, as you said, runners in first and second. You don't want an insurance run, and now you got a force play to end the inning on any bag.
Now the leadoff man, Isaac Lee, up the plate. He singled on a bunt in the second inning after flying out to center field for his first time up and popping out foul his third time up. First pitch there into Lee is out inside, in the zone, catches it for a strike. 0-1 now the count.
Ruiz finally getting that outside corner, which is what Sosa's been wanting all day long. As he sets up there again.
And hit on, popped that one foul. Sosa going over for it, and he just misses it, probably slowing up where he saw the fence there. Kind of heading right for the corner of that fence. He kind of slowed up and moved over a little bit.
Yeah,
but nonetheless, it's 0-2.
Weird angle in between the fence that
goes
starts
the
dugout and the backstop for home plate. Ball just landed in that angle.
So nonetheless, it's 0-2 here. 2 outs, 2 on, with East Rutherford up 4-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. 0-2 delivery from Ruiz. That is fouled off along the first baseline out in the right field line.
What I've noticed, that fence that we were just talking about, only on the first base dugout.
It seems like there's more room heading out, like out from the dugout, than there is on the home side than there is on the away side. But yeah, I did notice that right when I said that. I looked over, I was like, there's not one on the other side. Another 0-2 delivery coming, and that one grounded to the shortstop, and he tries to get the runner at third, but unable to do so, and it will have the bases juices. That one just kind of couldn't. Noah Brown couldn't get to it. Connor got to it. It was just kind of slow rolled to him.
Yeah, but it was still, even though Connor didn't get the out, a great play because it allowed the ball to stay in the infield, which meant that, as you said, the bases are now loaded, but the runner from second was not able to come home and get that insurance run.
There you go. Now a breaking ball from Ruiz on pitch number 84.
That almost hit Sessons.
Did. A ball here, 1-0 now the count here with the bases loaded. 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning with the Cavaliers up on top of the Eagles 4-1 here at the Mingo Bay Classic, Day 4, Game 1 of 2 for us. The 1-0 delivery on the way from Ruiz. That one swung on, hit in to left field, and giving chase and getting it. It's Pence. That'll end the run in the top of the 6th inning here. No runs given up. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning for Hedgesville's time to bat. You're tuned into the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
Hi, it's Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 Spencer Dupuis. When I got into a car accident and needed to get another vehicle, I wanted to go somewhere I could trust. So I went to the Heffley Motor Company at 993 Hedgesville Road.
As a first-time car buyer, I really didn't know what to expect. But at Heffley, they treated me like family. Every step in the process was seamless. Not only did they give me a great deal, but they also helped me secure an amazing interest rate. Now I know firsthand why Heffley has such a great reputation in this community.
I ride with Heffley Motor Company, so you should too.
I'm Jason Barrett. I'm running for state senate because I believe it's time to build an even better West Virginia. That starts with a less burdensome tax policy, reliable internet service, a strong education system, and a robust tourism industry. I believe this building starts right here in Jefferson and Berkeley counties.
I ask for your support and your vote in the May 10th Republican primary.
Paid for by friends of Jason Barrett.
Welcome back to the Mingo Bay Classic Day 4 here from Myrtle Beach High School as Hedgesville takes on East Rutherford out of North Carolina. The bottom of the 6th inning here, final 6 outs for the Eagles. The heart of the lineup up, Lane DeLauder, Jackson Ruiz, Noah Brown for Hedgesville. Colin, obviously big inning here, down 3, but down to your final 6 outs.
Yeah, and you were able to get that final out to make sure that East Rutherford left the 3 runners on base, and you just got to get those bats going here. You still have a chance, only down 3, as you said, Spencer, but...
And DeLauder puts bat on ball there, but it grounds it to Russell at short and over to Newman, or Allman, gets the out there. So 1 pitch, 1 out so far here in the bottom of the 6th inning, down to the final 5 outs.
Just missed the gap there, right down the middle. It hit the pitcher's mound and kind of bounced a little bit to the left so that the shortstop and Russell was able to make the play.
Jackson Ruiz, the pitcher, now up. He had a sacrifice ground out to move a guy, or to score the run there in the bottom 3. First pitch to him is a strike, 0-1 now the count. 0-1 delivery, and that one is grounded to the first baseman. He did the same thing there in the 1st inning to end the inning.
Yeah, Hedgesville's been making great contact. It's just whenever they do, it's going right to where East Rutherford is been positioned, so hats off to them for that. By the way, score update as well for the Jefferson Cougars game. They now lead 3-0.
Trying to get a bounce-back win after going to 1-2 in pool play. First pitch now to Noah Brown, the 3rd baseman, in for a ball. He flew out. I I believe it says fly out to the shortstop in shallow left center, and then lined out to the right fielder his last time up. Fouls that one off to the backstop.
If you can't read your handwriting, who can, Spencer?
Well, I'm
messing with you, buddy.
Maybe line. No, I don't know where I am. Oh, I kind of. I like to.
He is 0 for 2. So.
I like to scratch out the people that that won't hit until the next inning, or the other people in the boxes, and I kind of went over the scratch out. But nonetheless, now 2-1 count here to Brown.
Wind picking up here at Myrtle Beach High School too.
2-2 now as he fouls off another one.
Still have the count a little bit in your favor, and you really need to get this 2-out rally. You're now down to your final 4 outs, down by 3.
2-2 delivery on the way. That one in the dirt for a ball and has to be deflected and goes to the left side there. So 3-2 now the count. It's full here, 2 outs. Bottom 6, Hedgesville down 3, 4-1. Trying to bring the offense alive like they did yesterday in the 14-4 victory over Midview High School. Their first win here in Myrtle Beach in, I believe, 4 seasons, according to Coach Grove. 3-2 delivery on the way. That one, solid contact. Bounces off of the face, it looks like, of the shortstop, and he'll get in there for a single. That would have been a single, I think, no matter what, because it was really hard hit.
I do too, but we'll have to see if Russell's okay. It took a weird hop off the dirt, hit his glove, and
hit his
then
face.
Just bounced up into his face while he tried to make the play. But hopefully this is the spark that Hedgesville needs, because you're now at Nichols, who's the 7th batter in your lineup. Keep that rally going so that you can get to the top of your lineup and
do some
get
damage.
Some runs and hopefully do some damage down 3. Looks like Russell's okay, though, and he's going to stay in the game.
Yeah, no worse for the wear. Really hard hit ball there to the hole between third and short, and I think even if he got to it, it would have been a single.
Yeah, he would have had to turn around and try to make that throw on the run. It would have been a very tough play to pull off.
Now at the plate is Michael Nichols. First pitch swinging there. That one fouled off to behind the Hedgesville dugout. Here the home side dugout for the Eagles today. So 0-1 now the count here. Ranta still on the mound. That one swung on. Popped in to shallow center field. Coming in on it is Lee, and that'll end the potential rally here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll head to the top of the 7th inning with East Rutherford leading Hedgesville 4-1. You're tuned into the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back at 60.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Hi, I'm Sally Hardy. I am asking you to re-elect John Hardy to the West Virginia House. John is my husband of 24 years and an amazing dad to our daughters. I am proud of this hardworking man who runs a successful business, gives back to the community, and is our valuable delegate. John Hardy is a man of values with a heart of service, and he cares about moving West Virginia forward. Re-elect my husband, John Hardy. Visit Delegate John Hardy on Facebook.
Paid for by candidate.
Welcome back here to the Mingo Bay Classic, Day 4, Game 1 of 2 for us. This one between Hedgesville and East Rutherford out of North Carolina. The Cavaliers of East Rutherford on top of the Eagles, 4-1. Top 7 here, due up is Marshall McGowan, Coleman Tisdale, and Aiden Strange for the Cavaliers. As Hedgesville wants to get them out in order and potentially start a rally in the bottom 7th to maybe walk it off, Colin.
Yeah, you'll need as of right now, 4 to win, and the defense is really hunkered down like I said they needed to. And they've allowed no runs to cross the plate in 3 straight innings, even though they're down 4-1.
To the plate, as I said, Marshall McGowan. He's committed to Wingate, I believe, a junior. First pitch from West, who's still out there. That one is hit on, and he'll try to throw it over to first for the out and get 1 pitch, 1 out to McGowan as he grounds that one out. 1-3 on the put out.
Yeah, it was almost a swinging bunt as the ball just died in the grass a few feet away from home plate, but West was able to get off the mound quickly and make that play successfully.
Sorry, Donald, we can't turn the wind down. That's not possible. He just asked me to turn the wind down. Can't do that. First pitch now into the catcher, Coleman Tisdale. That's a strike. 0-1 now the count.
Could try to turn my
1-0 count. 2-0 now the count. West now at 88 pitches. What were you going to say?
I was going to say I could try to turn down the volume on my stomach growling.
Well, should have eaten breakfast.
I did eat breakfast.
I don't know. 1-0 now the count. That one swung on and missed. Evens the count here at 1-1 with 1 out, top 7.
Nobody on base right now, and Rest continuing to deal on the mound, trying to make it a complete game.
That one high for a ball. 3-1 now the count.
This is going to be his 90th pitch, which means he'd have 20 more.
Three-one pitch on the way. That one fouled off behind the press box here.
Count now full. It's like Sosa again. Setting up outside.
And swung on, hit in to deep left, right center field. And that one is caught by Gano for the second out. And Hedgesville back in action Monday against Musselman. Then they have Tuesday at Berkeley Springs, Wednesday at home versus East Hardy, which we'll have, Friday at Spring Mills, Saturday at Philip Barber, along with Bridgeport. I believe that'd be a tournament style there for the weekend. But trying to finish up the Mingo Bay Classic here, game 4 for them, down 4-1 here, 2 outs, top 7. And that one grounded out to the first baseman. So 1-2-3, go the Cavaliers. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th inning as Hedgesville looks to tie it up or walk it off. You're tuned into the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60.
Looking for some nightlife? Then look no further. Laddie's Bar and Grill has a full bar and kitchen, pool table, and entertainment with great food at affordable prices. You can dine in or carry out by calling us at 304-263-5233. Laddie's is open Monday through Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. We serve breakfast all day long, and our lunch and dinner specials are posted every day on our Facebook page. So stop on in to Laddie's Bar and Grill, located at 107 Lutz Avenue in Martinsburg.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
Welcome back to the Mingo Bay Classic here. Spencer Dupuy, Colin McLaughlin, our cameraman, Nick Versalini, back in the studios, Donald Kenny, and Avery Newport helping out as well throughout the whole tournament. Down here at the Mingo Bay Classic, day 4. Broadcast, what are we on? Broadcast 8 for us, right? 2 Tuesday, 3 on Wednesday, and 2 on Thursday. Second one, or 1 of 2 today, so we're broadcast number 8 of 9 today.
Yep.
Heading to the bottom of the 7th inning as Hedgesville looks to either tie it up or walk it off, down 4-1. Gage Gano
Sammy Sosa and Braylon Connor due up for the Eagles.
Yep, the 8-9-1 batter, so you'll get to the top of the lineup and hope that you can get some runs in down 3.
Gano fouls that one off, and he was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat, and he flew out to the shortstop his second at-bat, just his third at-bat here. So 0-1 now the count. The 0-1 delivery from Ranta, that is grounded over to Flack, and Flack will throw over to Alman to get the first out of the inning. Now Hedgesville down to its final 2 outs.
That's going to bring up Sosa, who right now hitting .222.
Would
not
be really
bad,
clutch to get on base here, though.
You need something to start. You don't want to get down to that final out.
It's first pitch swinging. Did he get a piece of it, or is it just he went through it? I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either, but it's still a strike either way.
Still a strike. So 0-1 now the count. So Yadnell Rivera Sosa, nicknamed Sammy Sosa, wearing the number 21, the catcher for Hedgesville. That one in low for a ball, evens the count at 1 apiece.
Both pitches have been inside against Sosa here. Let's see if the third one is as well.
The 1-1 delivery on the way. That swung up the middle, back up the middle, and Russell will get it, throw it over to first for the out. So the 6-3 on the ground out. Down to their final out are the Eagles, trying to make something happen here. It's the top of the order. Braylon Connor singled in his second at-bat and 1 for 3 day today.
This has just been a fantastic defensive performance by East Rutherford. I mean, that ball was hit right up the middle, but it was just great hustle by Russell to get over there. That time I did not mean to rhyme, by the way.
You did earlier, though.
Yes.
First pitch now to Braylon Connor. That one is high. Breaking pitch there for a ball. 1-0 now the count. As I mentioned, they'll be back in action for some Epac action Monday against Musselman is Hedgesville. So quick turnaround for them. Have to go home, play Epac, play Monday. That one in for a strike now. 1-1 the count. Play a full week of games next week, as I just brought up the schedule earlier. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. It's 2 games Saturday. And losing it there is strange, so getting on, they're going to call that an error, or was it just hard hit ball there?
I don't know. It did hit his glove. I guess we'll have to wait and see what the official scoring is, but it went right into the glove of Strange, and once it hit his glove, it went right in between his feet, and then he wasn't able to find it right underneath him.
E5 now coming to the plate is Chris French. Looking for his first hit of the day and to continue the rally here. First one in for a strike. So 1 on now with 2 outs. Bottom 7 down to their final out.
Yeah, Hedgesville will take anything they can to get on base and score.
0-1 delivery on the way. Fouled off behind the plate. Comes inside to the right of us.
I think Tisdale on the mask again, and
I think so, yeah.
It really hasn't shooken him.
Lost the ball there, though.
Maybe it has then.
0-2 now the count. 2 outs. Bottom 7. Hedgesville down 4-1. With Braylon Connor on first, reaching on an error as the third baseman lost the ball. 0-2 delivery on the way. That one's fouled off again to the backstop.
Now Hedgesville's down to its final strike.
Well, they were before. Because the strike one looking fouled off is an 0-2 count.
Yeah.
But nonetheless here, 0-2. Runner on first. Holding. And a first ball of the count now, 1-2.
That was as close as it gets, and I think the reason why it was called not a full swing is because the umpire is behind the pitcher.
Swinging and fouling that one off. Unable to get to it is
strange as that one over the fence there on the just past the dugout.
Hedgesville had the opportunities today. It's just been, as I said, a great performance defensively by East Rutherford.
That one swung on, hit over to Russell, and he'll throw to Flack for the final out of the ball game as Hedgesville falls to East Rutherford 4-1 on their final game of the Mingo Bay Classic. Call an initial reaction here before we hit the break.
They played a great game. It just offensively made great contact, hit it to where East Rutherford was, though, so you really never could get a rally going, and that's what East Rutherford did when they needed to. It was the first inning. You had 2 outs, and you just let it slip there on the 3, 4, 5 batters who got back-to-back-to-back hits, and from there, the Cavaliers had control.
All right, well, 4-1, Hedgesville falls 1-3 during the Mingo Bay Classic. We'll be back in action Monday for some Epac action against Musselman. We'll be back after this 2-minute break for the start of the Palace Lounge postgame show. You're tuned into the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 2 minutes.
When you're looking for the perfect gift, look no further than L.A. Roberts Jewelers at 146 North Queen Street in downtown Martinsburg. Choose from a huge selection of unique items, from the finest diamonds that make your eyes sparkle to exquisite timepieces, figurines, and collectibles. Buying from L.A. Roberts Jewelers means that you've made the decision to do business with people who've excelled in the industry for more than 100 years. They'll be here tomorrow when you need them, and if you need your jewelry or your watch repaired, they'll do that too. L.A. Roberts in downtown Martinsburg. Old World Jewelers for a new age.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
The game may be over, but don't go away just yet. We've got a complete game recap, analysis, stats, the player of the game, and we'll prepare you for our next broadcast. All on the postgame show. Today's game broadcast has been brought to you by
Cody's Auto Body, Laddie's Bar and Grill, Trips Flooring, The Mortgage Center, Gary Kelly Allstate Insurance, Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, the Heffley Motor Company, the Palace Lounge, Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies, Milestone Realty, and by WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers.
So let's return to the field and rejoin our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.
Edward Miller Boulevard with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials in a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Spencer Dupuy, Colin McLaughlin here. Cameraman today is Nick Verzolini. Back in the studio, Donald Kinney, Avery Newport helping out as well. Broadcast 1 of 2 for us today. Hedgesville falls to East Rutherford 4-1. And they fall to 1-3 here, getting their first win and only win yesterday, 14-4 over Midview High School. But Colin, obviously, not playing the tournament-style tournament, just playing 4 games against 4 teams, not the pool play, due to some logistical issues initially, and then kind of they were able to, but it just didn't work out. So they're going to head home either today or tomorrow, depending on when the families want to head home. But a 4-1 loss here. They'll gotta get things wrangled in though, because they play Monday against Musselman for a big Epac matchup.
Yeah, now 13-8, and you went 1-3 down here in Myrtle Beach. Not what you wanted for Hedgesville, if you're an Eagle fan, and they still got the first win, and for the first time, as you said, in 4 years yesterday. But a tough one today against East Rutherford. You never got the bats going. You only got 3 hits, and you still made great contact, but defensively, these guys were fundamentally sound from East Rutherford. The Cavaliers were able to make the plays. They only had 1 error, and I'm pretty sure it was a base running error, not a fielding error. We'd have to go back and check, but now you got to refocus if you're Hedgesville and get ready for Epac play and continue to do well in the Panhandle.
Yeah, definitely. Now we'll get to the game summary brought to you by Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Company. When it comes to your home, auto, farm, or business, they're trusted, reliable, and experienced. Call them at 304-263-0809 or go to fmiwv.com. Game summary as East Rutherford scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, and to make their score or their runs at 4, Hedgesville scores no runs, 1-2, 1 run in the third, no runs, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 1 run, 8 hits for East Rutherford, just 3 for Hedgesville, 1 error for East Rutherford, as Colin mentioned, and 2 for the Eagles. Not a bad day for Jackson and Ruiz. 7 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He's the one that suffered from those 2 errors.
Yeah, and I mean, he won a complete game, so he did great, but you could see that he struggled here and there to find the strike zone, and as you said, eventually when your defense can allow 2 errors like that and you get behind early, it's tough to come back, and that's exactly what happened. Hedgesville was down, and they were not able to come back.
Yes, of the 3 hits, Braylon Connor had a hit. Connor Quinn, the DH, had a hit. Third baseman Noah Brown had a hit. And 3 walks. 2 walks for Lane DeLauder. 1 walk for Yadiel Rivera Sosa. Sammy Sosa, the catcher today. And not bad on they were first pitch swinging. They swung on a lot. They fouled a lot of balls off. Only 2 strikeouts. Not bad if you're
not bad at all, but as I said, it was a great defensive performance by East Rutherford. Each time the ball was in play, they were able to get the out.
That they were. Of the 8 hits for East Rutherford, 1 from Lee, 1 from Tisdale, 2 from Strange, 2 from Russell, 1 from Ranta, who came in to pitch, and 1 from Flack, the second baseman. 4 runs for them. 3 RBIs, 2 from Russell, 1 from Strange, 2 walks for them, 1 from Sessoms and Allman, and they only struck out twice as well. Pitching side, Marshall McGowan, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. He gets the win. Seth Ranta came in for 4 innings of relief, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. 62 pitches for McGowan, 43 for Ranta. And then back up to Ruiz, complete game, 7 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 93 pitches for Ruiz. Doesn't go above 100. Stolen base for DeLauder. Those were your game stats, brought to you by Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Buying or selling a home, call 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. An abbreviated post-game show you'll hear maybe from the Kung Fu Warrior. What do we call it? What does he call himself yesterday?
Donald the Kung Fu
Master?
Scoreboard Extraordinaire, something like that. But
maybe you'll hear from him. If not, I'll get a text message here momentarily if we're not going to hear from him.
We're going to give him the chance. So Donald,
we're going to give him another chance. He can get 2 out of 3 he could do.
We're all for it, Donald.
We're all for it, but now we've reached the final part of our quick post-game shows. We're going to try to get down to Georgetown, bring you some of the action.
Did you mean to rhyme there?
No, I didn't. That was not intentional. Some of the action between Washington and Bishop O'Connell in the sectional. No.
Yes.
What? No, it's the
semi.
bracket semifinal game 1. We're going to get the whole game for the semifinal game 2, but now we'll get you the player of the game, brought to you by WV Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. Colin, you got to give it to 2 people. You got to give 1 to Hedgesville player.
Okay, if I have to, I'll give it to Jackson Ruiz. He had a strong outing on the mound. It just didn't go his way. He got behind early and had 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, gave up 8 hits. So I'll give the one and my main one for the WVU Medicine Player of the Game. It's going to go to Avery Russell. 2 for 3 there, batting wise, got 2 RBIs and made some great plays there at shortstop, including the one to end the game.
Yeah, there you go. There are your WVU Medicine Players of the Game. This has been the Palace Lounge post-game show brought to you by Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials in a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. That'll do it for us for Game 1. We'll talk to you here potentially in an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how long it takes for us to get down to Georgetown. Historic stadium down there, set up, get ready to go, and as long as Avery's back there in the studio. But that'll do it for us. For our cameraman, Nick Verzolini, for my color man, Colin McLaughlin, running around doing a bunch of stuff, helping us TV production-wise here on site. I'm Spencer Dupuis saying so long. You may hear from Donald Kinney, and we're going to think so. We'll talk to you later today. This has been the Game 1 for us from the Mingo Bay Classic here on Day 4.
Hagerstown Ford continues to be your leader in car sales up and down the I-81 corridor. We will beat any and all competitors' prices, and we've made buying a new car easier than ever with one-day delivery better than Amazon and a return policy better than Walmart. Your satisfaction is our guarantee. If you don't like it, simply return it and we'll come pick it up. No questions asked. Why would you shop anywhere else? At Hagerstown Ford, we take great pride in our community and supporting our local student athletes. That's why Hagerstown Ford is the official car dealership of Shepherd Rams quarterback Tyson Bagent. Our remote buying process has made new car shopping so easy, you'll never even set foot in a dealership. Simply go to HagerstownFord.com and click on the car you want to buy it, or use the Axle Auto app. It's that easy. You can order your new car on any device. Go to HagerstownFord.com and get your new car signed, sealed, and delivered from Hagerstown Ford.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm your new bangs, and you can't stop staring at me. That's it. Just tilt the rearview mirror over here. And while you're checking me out more times than a library book, your car is wandering into that lane over there. More bangs. Neat. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate.
Call Martinsburg Allstate agent Gary Kelly today at 304-263-4596.
Looking for some nightlife? Then look no further. Laddie's Bar and Grill has a full bar and kitchen, pool table, and entertainment with great food at affordable prices. You can dine in or carry out by calling us at 304-263-5233. Laddie's is open Monday through Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. We serve breakfast all day long, and our lunch and dinner specials are posted every day on our Facebook page. So stop on in to Laddie's Bar and Grill, located at 107 Lutz Avenue in Martinsburg.
Hello? There we go. All right. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 times Donald Kung Fu Kenny has pulled off the post-game scoreboard show. Post-game scoreboard show brought to you by Modern Realty Results. The Larry DeMarco and his experienced team handle each and every transaction with honesty and integrity. ModernRealtyResults.com. All right. We hope you enjoyed, let's see, what is that, 7 out of 8 or 9, or no, that's 8 out of 9, potentially 10 games for the Mingo Bay Classics down in Carolinas. Tonight at 6:40 p.m., we will have the Cardinals versus the Reds. At 7:05 will be the Guardians versus the Yankees, and also the Brewers versus the Phillies, and also the Giants versus the Nationals. Then a few minutes later at 7:10, you'll have the Red Sox versus the Rays, the Rockies versus the Tigers. Then at 7:20 will be the Marlins versus the Braves. At 8:05, you will have the Pirates versus the Cubs. Then at 8:10, the White Sox versus the Twins. Also at 8:10 will be the Blue Jays versus the Astros. At 9:38, not to be confused with the 3:37 start time we had yesterday, 9:38 will be the Orioles versus the Angels. And then at 9:40, just a couple short minutes later, will be the Royals versus the Mariners. And also the Dodgers versus the Padres. And let's not forget the Mets versus the Diamondbacks or the Rangers versus the Athletics. All those games at 9:40 p.m. tonight. This has been your Modern Realty Results Scoreboard Show, and I am your host, Donald Kung Fu Kinney. On behalf of myself, the no longer intern Avery Newport, and our 3 sports specialists we have on scene at Mingo Bay, Spencer Dupuis, Nick Verzolini, and Colin McLaughlin. All of us here at TV10 Talk Radio WRNR, we want to thank you very much for joining us. We hope you have a pleasant and baseball-filled weekend.
Play ball! The pregame is over, and we're ready for today's opening pitch and the play-by-play. Today's game broadcast has been brought to you by
Cody's Auto Body, Laddie's Bar and Grill, Trips Flooring, The Mortgage Center, Gary Kelly Allstate Insurance, Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, The Heffley Motor Company, The Palace Lounge, Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies, Milestone Realty, and by WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers.
So let's return to the field and rejoin our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.